Hello, everybody. I hope that you all are doing amazing. This is Cam, and we are here with another Look We Are Included feature series. Today, I have somebody, and she calls herself I Am Sexy Fit. Okay, she has a fitness studio in DeKalb County, and when I tell you it is booming, she has over 29,000 followers on Instagram. She specializes in pole, aerial, fitness, nutrition, and I saw on her Amazon page that she has some vitamins that you all can definitely purchase. So we're gonna talk about that. I am Sexy Fit. How you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I am doing good. So first you have to tell us, Kenya, what inspired you to do this? This is very rare. We see a lot of other cultures, pump up the pole dancing as fitness, but why did you start this?
Well, fitness has always been my sense of stress relief. My family is very fitness conscious. My children, my nieces, my nephews, just a lifestyle thing for us. But me personally, I was having some issues with postpartum depression. And normally, I can work out and I'm a mom of four. So mostly I can just work out and just step back from whatever it is. But I just could not shake this. And I don't know, one day I was driving home from work and we saw a studio and I was like, let me stop and go look and see what it is. And it was actually a pole dance studio. So I tried it and it was like something started igniting that spark back within me. Because I think at that point, I was so into my career, being a mom, being a wife, all those things, I kind of lost myself. And slowly but surely, I mean, it just brought me back. And my husband used to say, "You going to them classes today?" So yes, and I was gonna open a gym anyway. That had always been my dream. But when we start looking at spaces, I asked my husband, how about we just put a couple poles into one of the rooms? And he's like, well, how many can you fit in the main space? And he said, just run it up. So that is how we ended up being a pole fitness studio instead of just a fitness studio. So
Well,
I
first of all, shout out
love
to
that.
your husband because that's how you have a supportive spouse. He didn't say, what's this? He said, okay, well, how many can we fit in here, babe? What we do?
Very supportive, always has been. 21 years.
Okay, you don't look like it.
Yes, girl, it's that fitness lifestyle. Got to take care of yourself.
Okay, we're going to talk more about that. Now, talk to me about your upbringing because a lot of people they have this almost like scary moment where they're like, okay, I got to get my health together. Was that your case?
I didn't really have a health scare, but grew up, I would say, younger in a stressful environment. And so then, you do things to get out the house. I'm the oldest, so I had to babysit and cook and clean. But if I did sports and I had stuff going after school, then that was a way for me to get out of it. So, I started doing track and, basketball and dance team and all those things. And so I started noticing how it made me feel. And it just became like just a form of self-care for me, like forever.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so they say your pain turns into your purpose. Let's take
Yeah.
a look at your Instagram page. 29,000 followers. That is significant because you don't see a lot of Black women. They can be pole dancers, not just for entertainment purposes or career, but they do it for fitness. But you've created a whole business in Stonecrest. And let me show y'all one of her videos, which I think is tea. Look at this. The women, they come in there with their neon. I mean, you talk about any body type, everybody is welcome. And then at studio, tell us when you were first starting out, what was the response for people?
Well, I am a nurse, first of all. And at the time when I started, I was in nursing leadership. So it was like, wait a minute, you're trying to become a stripper? I'm like, no, it's fitness. What are you talking about?
Right, right.
Yeah, yeah. And so it was kind of like mixed, like, what are you doing? But then I think the more people kind of saw what I was doing, they also became interested. I even had my boss say, okay, we're going to have to come over there after hours, but make sure you don't keep me on video.
Ooh, really?
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
that's right.
yes. And then I have a studio of 12 instructors and they're all professionals. So, and they
So
all
you
do it
are,
for
so you're
hmm.
employing people. This is not just a solo entrepreneurship.
Oh, no, no. I have 12 instructors. We have two front desk people, and I have an assistant as well.
Wow. Now this is just what I'm imagining. Are you trying to open up more franchises?
I sure am. I sure
I
am.
knew it.
That is next on my list.
Okay, and this is your website, and I love this. You can book a class, but then also talk to us about this 15-minute per day guide. This seems pretty easy.
Well, it's because sometimes, especially like high performing women, you're like, oh, I don't have time to work out. I need to work out. I want to work out, but I don't have time. So we just created a guide where you could just work out for 15 minutes a day. It's like that start to get you in the habit of working out. So it has simple things that you can do. It has videos in case you don't know the exercises. And it's just to make it a part of your everyday life and not a fad.
When you do franchise, let me know. I'll be one of the first to, hop in
Okay.
there. Let me see this. Now talk about the mindset because everybody has, some people can really be self-conscious about the way they look, whether skinny or plus size.
Yes.
So, how does that work with you?
I encourage everybody type to get in here because you deserve to feel better. And it's not about a size. It's just the changes that women notice, like with their confidence, and it motivates them to do more on the wellness side. So sometimes people come in very, very shy. They want to hide in the corner in the very, very back. And I always tell women, this is not a mean girls clique. We are very welcoming. And all the instructors I hired of like minds, they want you to be your very best self. And that starts with what you put in your body and how you treat your body. So I think we make people very comfortable very fast, like that first class, which is why people continue to come back.
And you do this full time.
I do.
Wow.
I do.
So, okay, you got the supplements. Talk to us about this. Is this your own supplement line or this is what you recommend?
No. And actually, I recommend two different kinds. So I use these products, which is why they're on my website. So with Plexus, they have a lot of sometimes like you're dragging, you just need something you can add in your water. You don't want to take like a Red Bull because that's not healthy for you. It's got all the sugar. So you take something with prebiotics and probiotics in it to kind of give you a little pep. So my husband and I, most of my instructors, we all take these products, especially like the Slim and the Metaburn. The other thing that I highly recommend is Black Girl Vitamins. Black Girl Vitamins have changed the game. I met them at a health fair. One of the doctors is three of three Black women, and they have figured out stuff specifically for our bodies. So when I tell you these are things that I use, I won't put things on my page that I don't, especially like the hair, skin, and nails. A lot of women in their 50s are going through menopause or perimenopause. That Chill, the collagen powder that they have to help you get your skin, your nails. It almost acts like it's anti-aging. So it's very good.
Wow.
And then of course we have in-person things at the studio. Because I'm a registered nurse, we do a fat burner, B12 injections.
Pause, pause, pause. You're a registered nurse.
Yes.
And you have definitely changed the game because you have your own pole fitness studio. So you incorporate everything you know about the body and health. And you are just changing like everyday people's lives.
Yes, that is my goal. That is my goal. That is my goal. Got a whole sauna in-house, an infrared sauna. Yeah, all the equipment. We have all kinds of stuff. It's a whole health movement in here.
So
Whole
I
health.
see stretch and flow.
Mhm.
How important is stretching?
Stretching is super important. Our bodies get tight, get stiff, and you don't realize sometimes women just work out, work out, work out, never stretch, but they don't understand why they are not reaching their goals. But you have to add in that flexibility. Not to mention that stretching helps you to wind down at the end of the day.
Hmm.
It helps with your digestion, the movement. It just helps with so many things.
So they can book a class, they can get a membership. They also have wellness guides, vitamin supplements. I mean, it's almost like you a doctor.
Well, I have a doctor behind the scenes, my medical director.
Really?
Yes, yes. Dr. Miller is my medical director, and so he's behind the scenes.
Wow. Okay, so talk to us about your upcoming events. I'm about to call you Dr. Kenya because I didn't know you were doing all of that's why you do the interview, y'all. I saw it, but you didn't tell me all this.
Well, you have to combine. I mean, it's all a part of health and wellness. And so, yes, we do the physical when you come in and do fitness classes or pole fitness classes, or if you come in and do the central classes. But then you have to have the things to put in your body, which are the sometimes you need an extra boost from things you just can't take orally. So that's why we do the IV infusions. So we combined it. And then if you're on the go and you just need to pick up something to learn something, we have that too. You guys, complete.
Girl, you are off the flipping chain. You tell us, do you host, like quarterly big events? What are some things that people can look out for?
We do. We're in the process of updating our fall events, but we do. I have a therapist on staff. And so her and yeah, we also have a massage therapist on staff. And so those two get together and they put in a mental reset for women. So you
Lord
come
help
in,
me.
we talk about stressors, we drink some mimosas, you can do alcoholic or non, and we stretch. And it just is a way to recenter and release. We do sound bowl therapy events, and we mix that with stretch as well. We have fitness parties, and whether it's on the schedule, you can also book those separately. And then 3 times a year, we do a big showcase. So like all the women who have been learning, and this is more for the dance side. They've been doing lyra hoop or pole fitness, flying poles, or even the sensual side. These women get out and they create a performance, and we run a whole show with vendors, a DJ, giveaways, and it's always a good time.
When is the next one?
The next one is going to be in November.
Okay, mark us down.
It's a good time. It's a good time. And, women usually invite their significant others and their best friends because they're always so surprised when they see them perform. Like it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing.
Girl, okay. The next thing you're gonna end up adding is a nail shop right next door. Think about it. After you get your
It's
nails,
a nail shop like 2 doors down.
I'm talking about you having one. Because after they get their nails and they come to you for massage, the therapist, the pole, then they get to relax. Girl, you can create a whole community. Now show us this studio. Ooh, walk through, walk through, walk
Let me turn it around this way. This is our dance room. Today they're doing lyra, so we got the hoops up in the ceiling. Those will drop down later. When we do like the yoga stretch and everything, we switch out the riggings and flying poles in this room. We do a lot of fitness classes here. This is the lobby. And of course, we got the shoes because,
So, are those your shoes?
I'm a wholesaler.
Okay, that's
Yes.
fun.
I try to have all the things. We've got merch, of course, the logoed shirts, tons of those. And then, of course, this is our lobby right here in Stonecrest. This is our pole room. So we have 11 poles in here. Take you on through. Students can put their belongings in the cubby. This is our treatment room. Got a full sauna in here.
Amazing.
3 people can fit in that. Got
Wow.
our massage table. People sit in the recliner when they get their IV hydration. Here we
Who
got
is IV hydration for?
well, you can do it if you have a hangover, if you're dehydrated, fat burner treatments. Yes, we have that NAD that people are paying all this money for. They say the fountain of youth. So we have some machines. This is our equipment room. We have spin bike and all of our equipment, our bands and everything. And then we just have 2 restrooms back here. We have a total of 4 restrooms. This is our amazing instructor lounge. So they have a place to relax. See the names of all of our
Yes,
people.
come on, I can.
Oh, yes. And our Candy's classes are always full. You have to get in early to get in that class.
I know.
She teaches pole seduction.
Ooh, what I tell you? I said eye candy. She stand out.
Pole seduction. She teaches you how to get right, how to walk with confidence.
Okay,
And that's it. We just have the 2 rooms.
this is amazing. And let me ask you this business wise. What is some advice you would give to somebody starting out a brick and mortar? Because they've told people ever since COVID, don't do that, digital entrepreneurship. But you have a successful one. So what is your advice?
Get your business set up properly. Get your EIN, get your business bank account, and then start your business with other people's money. So we actually pulled out of our bank account to start our business, but not knowing, because I always thought, okay, to use credit is bad, right? Because that's what they teach us in our personal life. But I've been in an entrepreneurship group with other women that own studios, and they started it with other people's money, and then they paid it back, which gave them more credit. So don't spend your last to open your business. I mean, if that's what you have to do, I say go for it. But however, there are so many resources to either grants or loans that will help you get your business started, and you will not break your own personal bank, because what happens is you could end up spending all your disposable income so fast. And that is defeating in itself. Since I've opened my studio, I've known quite a few studios that closed, and cash flow is the reason. And then also surround yourself with a group of other entrepreneurs. Don't, they say, being a business owner is very lonely. Find a group of women or men or somebody that you could network with, or get in a mentor group, because you will go further faster. So I paid to be in these groups to learn from other women, so, and I'm still in a group. So I tell people, don't be solo, find your tribe. And in turn, I created my own entrepreneurship mastermind group, the Sexy CEO. So we meet like once a month. It's a working session. We give business advice. We help you get started, but you also have to put into the group. You can't just take. And you have to come and work. You got to come with your notes. You have to come with your computer or your tablet. Like, you can't just sit and absorb and not be an active member. But in turn, we've helped other women get their businesses going.
You are very intentional. You are very present. There's some people, they just go through the motion. You are not like that. What I'm seeing is everything has been thought out. You've received advice and nothing is stopping you. I say
Not
congratulations. Last question. What are three things that you would have told your younger self?
start that business sooner. Stop worrying about other people's opinions, and you can do this. Simple, simple things. So that would be it. That's what I would tell myself. As you get into your mind and you talk yourself out of stuff.
That is amazing. What we're going to do is we are going to, we got to come out there. But I want to come out there when there's one of those big classes. In November, you've already written us down.
Yes, yes. And I'll send you the information on that.
So we'll be covering that event. We're gonna have that on our page. The next thing is travel. So do you also do travel groups?
I don't.
Oh, okay.
I don't, but that's on my list to do some retreats. It's on my list.
Okay. This is good. And this is her personal page, y'all. Thank you so much. Again, this is Kenya, and she is a registered RN. Her dance studio is in Stonecrest. You can look up her page. I am Sexy Fit Dance and Fitness. I'm going to come over here. And this is hers, 29,000 followers. It is a pole fitness spa in Stonecrest, Georgia. And you can always click the link in bio, book a class. 15 minutes per day. It's only 27. And then also the mindset, how to lose weight faster. And then her Amazon and Black Girl vitamins. You don't need to go anywhere else.
We got you right here in Stonecrest.
All right, awesome. Thank you. And we will talk to you later.